If you tuned into the last video, I came out here looking for some late season steelhead. That's what I'm going back out here today trying to catch. Fishing a totally different spot. I learned what I did yesterday and caught a ton of fish, but I didn't catch a steelhead. So today, this adventure is starting from right here in the city of Syracuse. In the city, I don't know, but within an hour north or south of the Finger Lakes, north with the Great Lakes that I'm driving to right now, there's world-class fishing at every angle you look through. And I'm sure there's fishing even right here in the city. Actually, over the winter, I was fishing 10 minutes from the center of the city, and I caught a close to 20-inch wild brown in the snow. It was a cool catch. But yeah, today it's 78 degrees and bright sun. Let's go. All right. Today's adventure is kicking off from this spot down here. I just followed the train tracks in to get to this water. Beautiful, beautiful spot here. The current is to my advantage. The water's pretty warm. It's been heating up all day. Like I said, it's 78 degrees and it's been that for the past couple days. So the steelhead are making their way back to Lake Ontario. They come up to first feed on the salmon eggs and then they spawn in the spring. And then most of the fish head back. The first spot that I fished, I caught a bunch of tiny little rainbow trout. Every cast, I could have caught 100 of them. First fish of the day. Is that a trout? It's a fingerling steelhead. But I'm looking for a big mama steelhead out of these waters. So there's some days in fishing where I'm not after the trophy fish. Today is one of the days that I'm after the trophy. That's what I want. I want to catch a big steelhead. Let's see what it's going to take. This pool looks good. I mean, this water actually does look really good. Any of the steelhead that are still in the river would definitely like a run like this. I've also heard there are big river smallies in here too, so it'd be sick to catch something different. Come on, steelhead. Yesterday, got him. I got him. Fish on. What is that? That's not a steelhead. That was a smallmouth I was talking about. Oh, that got my heart going, guys. That is the first fish in this video. I caught a bunch of little trout earlier. Nice little chunky river smallmouth. Nice. There we go. A fish is a fish when you're out here casting. Man, that's cool just to get a bite. What a pool though. This is awesome water. That bite got me excited because yesterday I came out looking for late season steelhead, exploring a totally different river, and I caught every other species under the sun other than a steelhead. I had an awesome adventure. It seems like it's gonna be difficult, but that's not gonna stop me from adventuring to find this. This is spot number one, working upstream from here. Let's see what we can find. Got him, fish on. Another one. This might be one of those baby steelhead trout. I am really pumped to see if we can make something happen today. One of the biggest parts about fishing is just putting yourself in the position to have a chance of finding what you're looking for, because it's not always going to happen, but when you're out here, you truly never know what you're going to find. And it could come when you expect it or when you least expect it. Oh my God. Another smallie just darted out for it. As I walk upstream, I'll tell you guys some more information on this fishery, just about the steelhead that are in here, in case you're interested. These steelhead are not a native species of fish. I don't even think most of them are wild. They're stocked in Lake Ontario, and they do the same thing that the native steelhead do on the West Coast. They run up the rivers in November to December, right when it's getting cold, and after the king salmon are done spawning, they feed on the eggs and anything in the river, and then come springtime in March and April, they spawn, and they go back into the lake. On the West Coast, it's different because they go back into the ocean. Those are the native steelhead. And right now is post-spawn, so most of the fish are heading back to the lake. That's why I'm referring to it as late season. I'm sure some of these fish stay in the river year-round. I wouldn't see why not. But here we are at the next little spot of the day. Interesting water. It's probably more smallmouth territory down here. Maybe catch something up there in the current. Fishing is about exploring and the unknowns that are out here. I came out here today having no idea what to expect and targeting a kind of fish that I've never even caught before. That's not going to discourage me if I walk out of this trip with absolutely nothing, because earlier on in my fishing career, and I feel like the common mentality with fishing is that if you don't catch what you're after, then the trip is busted. There's nothing coming out of it. But what you learn through the exploration is that every single moment on the water is here to teach you something. I'm coming downstream on the final spots of the day. Raging current in here. Surely should have something going on around the bend. It's epic out here. I mean, this is a beautiful river. All right, steelhead. Show yourself sus. Even though it's not necessarily about catching a steelhead, I am pretty gung-ho about trying to do this right now. This is a majestic spot with the moss and all the vines that are coming down over this pool. I would just have to imagine that even though the steelhead have pushed back into the lake, that there have got to be a couple stragglers that are just chilling out. Even just fishing a spot like this with nobody around, it's good enough for me. Work downstream a little bit. Nice smallie just came out of the rocks there. My God. No, I just saw a smallie. It was like well over 5 pounds. I'm gonna try to get him finessed up with the Ned rig, and then that's gonna be it for today. Working what we got. The steelhead haven't shown themselves, and I do look forward to coming back and catching a fish based on all that I've learned from today's adventure. But sometimes you gotta be flexible. Tie in a Ned rig and then catch a giant smallie. 5% left on the GoPro battery. That's what we're doing, Ned rig. Where did he go? So downstream over here too, I saw an even bigger smallmouth. That last one wouldn't bite, kind of disappeared. Oh my God. Got him, got him, giant. Oh, I saw this fish earlier. Came back for him. The donkey. I can't believe it. That is the biggest smallie I've seen in a while. Oh, that's not a steelhead, but that is an absolute monster. This has got to be a 5-pounder. Here it comes, here it comes. Football smallie. Come on, come on. Got him. That is the biggest smallmouth I've seen in such a long time. So sometimes the adventure pays off in strange ways and unexpected ways. This right here, this is my steelhead for the day, apparently. I didn't think I'd find anything like this. This is I mean, this bass has got to be close to 23 inches. One of the biggest smallies I've ever caught. That was probably one of the most insane fishing experiences I've had in a long time. I was just about getting ready to pack up. I was thinking to myself, it was a fun trip out here. I didn't catch anything too crazy, and I was ready to get on my way and get ready for the next adventure to see what that had in store. But I stayed out here for a couple more seconds, put the Ned rig on, a couple more casts, one more cast, and you never know what you're gonna find. You never know what to expect fishing a place like this. Great Lakes size smallmouth for sure. I mean, that's a caliber of smallmouth you can't find just anywhere. I came out today to do something that I totally failed at yesterday, catching a steelhead, and I totally failed at it again today. So interesting how that's been working, because yesterday I had one of the best days of fishing that I've had in such a long time, and it wasn't even what I was after. So that's just making me even more gung-ho about the fact that every little thing is a part of the adventure. I just made it back to the car here. But one thing for sure, that if I didn't stick it out that much longer, I would have never seen that smallmouth bass. So keep an open mind to what you're gonna find. Maybe tie on a Ned rig, catch a 6-pounder out of river. I do have the keys. I'm heading out of this one, loading the gear up in the car, going back. The car is loaded up. I'm heading out of here. Thank you guys for tuning into this one. I hope you got something out of the video, and I hope it inspires you to never give up. And even if you're struggling or failing, which failure is a interesting term, because there is a success hidden beneath every single failure, as long as you learn from it and you move on and you make what you can from it. That is all I'm gonna say to check us out of this one. Until next time, keep on getting out there, keep on promoting the positivity fishing, and keep on sending it no matter what, no matter where you are. And I will see you guys in the next one. Skye life.